Hey everybody, welcome to the real United States, and welcome once again to downtown Washington, D.C. We are here in McPherson Square. And this beautiful equestrian drawn statue you see behind me is of Major General James V. McPherson. Now, I don't know a lot about McPherson, but I do know that he was the second highest ranking officer killed in the Civil War. McPherson was a career soldier, obviously, to make it to Major General, which outside of General at the time was, I think, the highest ranking rank you could have. I mean, I don't know when the rank of Lieutenant General came into being, but you don't hear about it until much later in history. So this work, incidentally, is the work of Louis Ribasseau, and it was dedicated here in October of 1876, which was the year of our centennial. I don't know that that necessarily had any bearing on it, because again, October would have been, months after the actual centennial celebration. McPherson died in the Battle of Atlanta, a very fierce battle that included the burning down essentially the whole city. It was a horrific battle with a lot of loss of life. But the statue then was cast from captured Civil War cannons from the Battle of Atlanta. Now this is common in Civil War statuary, especially here in Washington, D.C., that it was cast out of captured Civil War cannons, and in this particular case it was used from captured cannons in the actual battle where McPherson died. And as I said, he was the second highest ranking officer to die in the Civil War. There is no particular meaning, by the way, to the whole equestrian 1 foot up, not up. The horse is in mid-stride, that's all there is to it. You see he has the reins in his left hand and a pair of field glasses in his right hand, as though he's surveying the battlefield. So artistically it's a very nice pose of McPherson, very stately. The lighting is pretty good. It's kind of weird because it's going to change how it looks throughout the day as the sun passes around it. Kind of neat. This whole park, incidentally, in the middle of DC, and again, we are about 2 blocks north of the White House, is McPherson Square. I think I mentioned that. And so he has this whole park dedicated in his honor. And again, like all these parks, there's benches all the way around, little sidewalks with benches, and the chain fencing around the outside, and of course the beautiful wrought iron fencing around the statuary itself. By the way, that base that you see under the statue is a solid piece of granite that is 12 feet tall. So it's not an optical illusion, even though I'm standing about 12 feet or so in front of it, which would make it look a little shorter than it is. That bugger is 12 feet tall. That is a gargantuous chunk of granite. So anyway, that's pretty much it, folks. I just wanted to bring you here and give you a little bit of the history of James V. McPherson and McPherson Square and the statue in his honor. I hope you've enjoyed this short visit. If you've got questions or comments, leave them in the comments section down below. I love hearing from all of you. Just stop in and say hi, whatever. I try to get back to everybody I can. If you're new here, well, welcome aboard, and please consider picking subscribe and come along for the adventure, because we got lots more to show you. And as always, folks, well, thank you for watching.